Many believe they've found the ideal man until they discover too late what it truly means to lose a Sigma man. This unique kind of man, who walks to his own rhythm and never bends under the world's pressures, possesses qualities beyond what most are accustomed to. At Sigma Male Official, we explore those uncomfortable truths that, though rarely spoken aloud, reveal why his presence leaves such a difficult void to fill. Perhaps you're wondering, why do women often regret letting a Sigma man go? The answer isn't simple, but in this video, we'll dive deep into those hidden, powerful reasons that make them unique. You'll discover why the mystery, serenity, and authenticity of a Sigma become qualities that many value but only fully appreciate once he's gone. Here you won't just hear a list. You'll delve into an in-depth analysis where each characteristic will lead you to understand what it really means to connect with someone of this magnitude. Prepare to witness the impact of a Sigma man on the lives of those around him. And if you wish to understand how to apply these principles to your own life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. At Sigma Male Official, we uncover truths few dare to share, opening doors to a world of self-discovery and personal growth. Unique personality. The personality of a Sigma man is something not often found. They have that spark that makes people want to know more, even though they don't show an obvious desire to stand out. Unlike others, a Sigma man is genuine in every word, in every action. He doesn't seek external validation and holds a serene certainty in his values and decisions. This not only makes him unique, but also desirable in a world where many seek to fit in rather than stand out. How often do we encounter people who say one thing but act differently? The authenticity of a Sigma is a rare luxury in these times. In daily life, a Sigma man doesn't need to boast or show off. He moves at his own pace, as if the world isn't a competition. For instance, we might imagine him at a social gathering, listening more than he speaks, observing with genuine interest instead of dominating the conversation. These are the moments when his true nature shines, and without realizing it, he attracts everyone's attention. This type of authenticity is something you can't fake or learn overnight. It's a reflection of his character. His authenticity and strong personality create a lasting impact on those around him. Women in particular find this stability and emotional security incredibly attractive, something not easily found. When people spend time with him, they feel a connection that goes beyond superficiality. They feel they've found someone they can trust. This is a quality women deeply value, as it gives them the sense that they're with someone who won't change his values or beliefs to please others. And this security is just one of the many reasons why Sigma men are so hard to forget. Aura of mystery. A Sigma man has a presence that leaves a mark, but it's the mystery that truly surrounds and makes him intriguing. Unlike others, he doesn't reveal everything about himself right away. He chooses his words carefully, sharing only what's necessary and always leaving something to the imagination. This creates an enigmatic atmosphere that attracts the curiosity of those around him, especially women. Sometimes a smile or a glance can say more than 1,000 words, and in his case, this controlled silence is magnetic. It's like reading a book with chapters yet to be discovered. In relationships, this mysterious attitude gives him a unique touch, a sense of reserve that invites others to want to know more without becoming inaccessible. A clear example could be in the professional or social sphere, where everyone talks about their achievements or failures, while he stays in his own space, without the need to expose details of his life. This isn't coldness, but a way to protect his inner world and maintain a respectful distance that only a few can cross. In fact, this ability not to show everything is what many women find fascinating, as they feel there are layers to uncover. The mystery of a Sigma isn't limited to his character. It also extends to his lifestyle and goals. No one really knows what drives him, but everyone senses a deep passion behind his apparent calm. Instead of seeking approval or attention from others, he chooses his projects and relationships deliberately, regardless of outside opinions. This independence draws others like a magnet, making them want to understand that personal universe that seems so inaccessible. And when he finally decides to open up, the connection feels authentic, as if they were selected to see a part of his world. Emotional security. The emotional security a Sigma man offers is a trait rarely found and one that many women come to highly value. Unlike those who let emotions take the lead, the Sigma maintains impressive calm, even in moments of crisis or tension. He knows that his internal stability is his best asset, so he doesn't react impulsively or let external factors affect his serenity. People around him feel that when they're with him, they can feel safe, protected. In a world where emotions often dominate decisions, this calm is an anchor. In a relationship, this quality is invaluable. A Sigma man knows how to listen without judging, to offer support without expecting anything in return, and to provide a solid perspective when it's most needed. Imagine a common scenario, like facing a problem at work or in the family. While others might lose control or overreact, he becomes the pillar to rely on. This type of emotional support creates a lasting connection because it shows that he can be counted on no matter the circumstances. And that trust in his stability is what many women miss when he's not around. Additionally, his emotional security allows him to handle his own problems independently without burdening others with his internal conflicts. Instead of becoming dependent or demanding, he resolves his difficulties privately, presenting himself as strong and reliable to others. For those seeking a relationship based on mutual respect, this balance is key. Knowing that he won't depend emotionally on his partner, but will bring calm and maturity, is something many women consider an invaluable rarity. And the more time they spend with him, the more evident this quality becomes, creating a bond that doesn't easily fade. Confidence without arrogance. The confidence of a Sigma man stands out naturally without the need to impose or flaunt his qualities. He knows who he is and what he wants, which allows him to walk through life with a steady step, but without the arrogance others often display. This calm security is something many people find fascinating because it isn't based on the need for external validation. The Sigma doesn't compete or seek to be the center of attention. He simply stays true to his values, radiating a confidence that many envy and admire. In everyday situations, this quiet confidence is evident. For example, at a social or work gathering, he isn't the one raising his voice to be noticed, but the one observing and listening before sharing his opinion. And when he does, everyone pays attention. This attitude is highly attractive because it shows that he knows who he is without needing to prove it to anyone. Women see this tranquility as a sign of maturity and emotional security, a combination they rarely see in other men, often leaving them wanting to know more about him. This confidence also reflects in how he handles life's challenges. A Sigma man doesn't need to constantly assert his achievements or convince others of his worth. His actions speak for themselves. This serenity allows him to face problems with the certainty that he can overcome them, no matter the difficulty. This way, he becomes a stable and strong figure, someone people know they can trust. And precisely because of this authentic, humble confidence, those around him find in him a role model, creating a lasting and deep connection that doesn't easily disappear. Acceptance of uniqueness. A Sigma man doesn't try to fit into molds that society imposes. He has learned to accept and embrace his own uniqueness. While many follow trends or seek others' approval, the Sigma is genuine and comfortable in his own skin, unafraid to be different. This deep acceptance of his essence frees him from the pressure to belong and makes him genuine, a man who radiates an unusual calm. People around him sense this freedom, making him even more attractive, as it shows that his happiness doesn't depend on others' acceptance. In his relationships, this trait translates into an openness that allows others to be themselves. Those around him feel they can express their true selves without fear of being judged. For instance, while others might try to change or control their partner, the Sigma respects others' autonomy, understanding that each person is unique and valuable in their own way. This acceptance of uniqueness, both in himself and others, fosters healthy, authentic relationships based on respect and mutual understanding. Additionally, his uniqueness allows him to make independent decisions, uninfluenced by what others consider normal or right. Not limited by external expectations, the Sigma paves his way in life with a clarity few achieve, pursuing goals that genuinely fulfill him rather than merely validate him. This quality inspires others to do the same, to seek their own paths and to discover who they really are. In this way, the Sigma becomes a source of inspiration, reminding those around him that true strength comes from accepting and celebrating our individuality. Class and sophistication. The class and sophistication of a Sigma man isn't something learned. It's a blend of respect, self-control, and a natural presence that makes him stand out without needing to impose. His behavior reflects his principles, seen in how he treats others and handles each situation. He doesn't need luxuries or pretensions to appear sophisticated. His elegance comes from a deeper place, from his commitment to integrity and dignity. This discreet and refined manner is something many, especially women, find irresistible. In everyday situations, his class shows in the details. For example, if he's at a dinner, he'll know how to behave courteously, respecting those around him and maintaining an interesting conversation without showing off. This natural sophistication makes those near him feel comfortable and valued, creating an atmosphere of mutual respect. This type of behavior demonstrates his maturity and ability to conduct himself in any environment without losing his essence. Additionally, his class isn't limited to his dress or appearance. It's a way of seeing and being in the world. He doesn't seek attention, but his elegance always shines, whether in the way he speaks or how he moves. This type of man who maintains his style and isn't swayed by fleeting trends is rare nowadays. People around him perceive this authenticity, making him even more valuable and memorable. In the end, this sense of sophistication becomes a trait that stays in the memory of those privileged to have known him. Emotional stability. The emotional stability of a Sigma man is one of his most admirable, solid traits, especially in a world where impulsive reactions are often the norm. Unlike those who let emotions control their decisions, the Sigma knows how to remain calm, no matter how intense the situation. This serenity becomes a pillar for those around him, especially in moments of crisis when everyone seeks someone reliable to lean on. He becomes that anchor that offers peace and security, and often it's only when he's gone that people realize how valuable his presence is. In the context of a relationship, this emotional stability is a constant source of tranquility for his partner. A clear example is when conflicts or disagreements arise. While others might lose control or act impulsively, he listens, breathes, and thinks before responding. This ability to handle his emotions allows him to offer a safe space to solve problems without creating unnecessary tension. His partner knows she can rely on him since he won't be driven by emotional outbursts or hurtful comments. This serenity isn't only applied to relationships, but to every aspect of his life. When facing personal or work challenges, the Sigma focuses on finding solutions instead of getting lost in worry or stress. His ability to see things clearly and act with a cool head is an example that inspires others, showing them that self-control, is an invaluable strength. This is how the Sigma leaves a lasting mark on those who know him, remembered as someone who always stayed firm, even in the most intense storms. Now that you've discovered the reasons why a Sigma man is so hard to forget, the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Are you ready to apply these principles in your life, or perhaps to recognize and value these qualities in others? Reflect on how you can develop the authenticity and serenity that distinguish a Sigma, and consider the impact you could have on those around you if you become a pillar of stability and trust. At Sigma Male Official, we believe that everyone has the potential to reach this level of security and wisdom. They only need a guide to explore their path. If you want to continue delving into these topics, learn more about yourself, and receive insights you won't find just anywhere, subscribe and turn on notifications. Here, you'll find content that challenges the conventional and drives you to become the best version of yourself.